Hello, students, teachers, parents, history nerds. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Nutshelled History, where we lay out the facts, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Today, we are going to continue our United States history series by looking at BeatleMania. Don't forget that there's a link for a fill-in-the-blanks worksheet in the description. I just ask that you like and subscribe. I apologize for any mispronunciations ahead of time. I do my best. BeatleMania. Arguably the world's first collective freakout over four lads with mop-top haircuts, charm, and the uncanny ability to make teenage girls scream like they'd just seen a spider the size of Liverpool. Here's the scoop. The Beatles, John, Paul, George, and Ringo, weren't just a band, they were a cultural event. Think of them as the original influencers, except instead of posting selfies, they dropped chart-topping singles faster than TikTok trends. Their songs were so catchy they could probably convince your grandma to learn the twist. BeatleMania began in 1963, when British teenagers collectively decided homework could wait because the Beatles were on TV. Soon, every concert became a screaming contest. If you were at a Beatles show and actually wanted to hear the music, tough luck, the crowd noise could probably be detected by NASA. Meanwhile, in the US, BeatleMania hit like a British invasion without redcoats. When the band appeared on The Ed Sullivan Show in 1964, about 73 million people tuned in. To put that in perspective, more people watched four guys sing She Loves You than the number of folks who watched the moon landing 5 years later. Priorities, right? Fans didn't just love the Beatles. They wanted to wear the Beatles, eat the Beatles, and probably be the Beatles. Merch ranged from wigs and lunchboxes to things like official Beatles bubble bath. Yes, because nothing screams rock and roll like scrubbing your back while humming Help. The Beatles themselves were flattered, bemused, and occasionally overwhelmed. Imagine trying to dodge screaming fans every time you popped out for a pint or a plate of fish and chips. Ringo once quipped, "I was famous before I knew what it meant." As the band grew older, and so did their fans, the hysteria settled down. By the late 60s, BeatleMania had morphed into something more introspective, with the group exploring psychedelics, sitars, and songs about walruses. But for a few glorious years, they were the kings of chaos, leaving a trail of swooning fans and torn-up hotel rooms in their wake. In short, BeatleMania was proof that a few good chords, catchy lyrics, and impeccable haircuts can make the world lose its collective mind. And you thought your high school crush was intense.